Now, all eyes have been on Washington this week, where Barack Obama just about took the presidential oath in front of 1.5 million people on the Washington Mall and a worldwide TV and radio audience of countless millions. Among the Washington crowd was a student from Belfast who spent last summer as an intern on Capitol Hill with the Washington Ireland programme and just couldn't resist going back for the big day. Lauren Allison is in our Washington studio at the White House. Lauren, was it worth the trip?
Definitely have to say the atmosphere's been brilliant. It was definitely worth the trip, worth the flights over. I flew from Scotland, so I had a flight down to Heathrow and a flight straight over, and I'd do it again any day.
So talk me through the day.
We had purple tickets, and the gate actually didn't open for the purple tickets, so we had a mad dash after queuing with like tens of thousands of people round to the parade route. So we got to see the Capitol, and then we were standing with a group of children and people that had travelled from all over America for the parade, and then we waited for him to come down. He came past in the car and shot a wee wave at us. Definitely was waving at me, I have to say. So we got to see him in the end, which was absolutely fabulous.
And what were people around you saying? What were they thinking? What was their reaction?
The atmosphere was just incredible. Like, everyone was so positive, everyone was so happy. It was everyone was looking after each other. Like, there was no pushing, there was no one scrambling in front of each other. It was like people were moving smaller children to the front so they could see, and it just really embodied, I think, the campaign of everyone just looking out after each other. So it was absolutely really an amazing experience to see how everyone reacted when he came by as well.
And have you been inspired by Barack Obama?
I definitely think there's an inspiration there it seems to be a new breed of politician, and I think it is a real inspiration. When you compare it with back home, I think it is a progressive movement forward in politics, and I think it is definitely an inspiration to take home.
Great danger, of course, that the expectation level is just so high. It's too high. No one could live up to it. Are you prepared for disappointment?
Yeah. I don't know. It depends how hard he works. And I think his first day has shown that he's straight to the job. I think George Bush disappeared for a holiday after a wee while, and I think Barack Obama seems to be very dedicated to getting some work done. So I think expectations are very high, and we'll have to see whether he delivers, but I suppose that remains to be seen.
What did you think of his inaugural speech?
I think it was just apt. It kind of embodied the feeling about the credit crunch and the atmosphere here regarding the economy. I think it was a very inspirational one, just like his one in Chicago, his victory speech as well. I think it reflected the campaign very well, and I think it reflected the mood here in Washington as well.
Okay, Lauren, have a safe trip home, and are you going back to study at St Andrews? And thanks for talking to us this afternoon.